From the ESF Soccer Complex in Tully, New York, ESF TV presents college soccer. Today, SUNY-ESF hosts Paul Smiths in the annual Barkeater Cup. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm Stephen Kemp alongside Audra Rosignol. And Audra, tell me about this ESF soccer program because it looks like they've really come into their own this year.
Absolutely. This program is young to begin with, and we're joining everyone together here on the Tully Field, which is brand new to this year, to this program. And to have ESF have a home like this is awesome.
Now for ESF, they sit atop the HVIAC with an 8-1 record. Who are they looking to keep them in the driver's seat?
So right now they're going to be looking towards the senior Alyssa Hughes. She's number 8 on the field. And not only does she play offense, but she plays defense too, and she's smart with it. And the teams that have something both offensively and defense are going to be the ones to pull through. And Alyssa's really that key player for ESF today.
Now for Paul Smiths, the Bobcats over there, they're sitting in 5th place in the Yankee Small College Conference. Who are they looking to try to keep them in the race for the playoffs?
All right, so what they're going to be doing is looking towards Katie Snyder because she is able to finish the ball, and that's what is most important. You can kick it around as long as you want, but she's able to get that ball in the back of the net, and that's who they're going to try to feed it to all day.
Well, Paul Smiths yesterday in their 2-1 win against Central Maine Community College had 7 injuries. What are the keys to the game to try to see them take home their first Barkeaters Cup since 2012?
What they're going to try to do is just find those channels right now. They're going to see where they're open, triangulate their players, get around the defense that ESF holds on to, and honestly stay healthy. They need to make sure that these players are not giving too much in the beginning where they phase out in the end because they need to come out strong and stay strong. So they need to be smart with where they're putting people and how hard they're attacking that ball.
Now for ESF, they've won 7 of the last 8 games against Paul Smiths. What are they looking to do? What are they looking to do to try to keep things going?
So what's happening this year is we're really trying to change our offense to triangulate all their players and bring the ball down as far as you can on that field. It doesn't mean that we're not going to take shots from the outside, but they really want to get low, so towards the goal to reverse it back, so there will be no offsides. And then there will be an immense amount of goals made from that.
Well, for ESF, they are looking to try to keep atop of this HVIAC again. 8-1 record overall, 3-0 conference. Tell me about how that defense is going to work, with the goalkeeper, senior starting Becca Solomon. She's going to be leading the charge.
Absolutely. Becca's going to work hard on communicating and being the eyes of the field for the rest of their defenders, telling when to pull up, pull back. And a lot of these girls are going to not so much mark up, but make sure they're switching, making switches, and being on someone at all times. What they're playing is a 4-1-4-1, and so there's a lot of shifting in that. So they need to make sure that they're not just guarding a place, but guarding a person and finding that person before the ball gets to them.
So Becca Solomon, the senior, starting ahead of Lauren Clays, the usual starter, the junior. What will her experience maybe add to this team, especially in a rivalry game like this where emotions, tensions may be a little higher than usual?
I think she's going to come out pumped. She's ready to go, and she's just another voice out there on the field that's going to get these girls going because the ESF has been starting off low. They are a second-half playing team, and sometimes they need someone to pump them up and be that voice to get them going in the beginning, and I think Becca can really work with that.
Now on the other side of the field, we have Ashley Flynn in the net for the Bobcats of Paul Smith. Tell me about how a versatile player like Flynn, someone who can play both defense and play goalkeeper. Tell me how someone like that, an athletic player, a smart player, may make a difference in today's game.
That just goes to show how much they know the field. They know how the ball works. They know what each position really needs. So she's not going to be back there complaining, not knowing what's going on. She's really going to be studying what the girls are doing and be able to know what's going to happen when that ball comes off of someone else's foot because she's been in that position before.
Ashley Flynn, number 26, the junior out of Schuylerville High School. And we're kicking off today here at ESF Tully Field. ESF looks to pass it back.
Yes, right now they're bringing it back. Rachel Foote is going to be a huge component of this team. She has a big foot and she knows how to talk back there, and she's going to be a big communicator.
Blunk's going to try to bring it down the side, but she's snuffed out by the Bobcat defender. That's also number 17.
McKenna with the throw in.
Westervelt. Swing it up the middle. Going to try to bring it to the top of the 18, but surrounded by Bobcats, but they're not going to be able to bring it back out.
McKenna, the defense, is pulled way up. That's number 13. Just trying to keep it down on that side.
They're going to toss it out for a throw-in. ESF looks to rebuild that offense. Coach Scalisi said that that was going to be an issue, trying to get out ahead early in the game.
Absolutely. This energy needs to be up. It's a cold one out here, and sometimes these girls come out and they just need to warm up and get used to it. And these jitters of a big game like this, too, need to disperse.
Shot blocked there. That was number 3, Kelly Cooper, on the shot. And there's a Paul Smith player down. Possession retained by Paul Smiths. They'll look to play it up the middle. Snuffed out by the Mighty Oak defense.
Right now we see Katie Snyder right on that front line. She's just waiting for someone to get that ball to her.
Cooper plays it out wide. Does not look like anyone's going to be able to get up to it. Out for a throw-in. Excuse me, a goal kick. Now Flynn in goal. 4 goals allowed on the year, a 1.33 goals against average, 14 saves. Looking to step up from that defender role she's also played. She has 2 goals and an assist on the year. ESF's going to get the ball off that goal kick.
Dropping back.
Hall looks to play into Payson. Payson looks out wide. She's got a defender right on her. Pass intercepted by the Bobcats.
They're going to be looking for that number 11 to get it out to. That's their key player, Paul Smiths.
Fighting for the ball on the side. Great turnaround by Payson. They're going to look to try to stop it. Hall makes an excellent tackle right there, retaining possession, shielding the ball. She'll play it upfield. Intercepted by number 17 for Paul Smiths, Westervelt. It's going to be out for a throw. Westervelt will throw it in. Ball did not look to go inbounds, but they'll keep playing. Hall boots it up. And for an ESF throw-in. Westervelt kicks it up. Put out by Cote. Lauren Cote to throw it in. Westervelt lets it go off. That right back for Paul Smith's Hannah Westervelt, really active so far in the game.
Person's coming in with a throw down the line.
It's going to be booted away by the Bobcat defense. They'll look to try to get something going here. Payson up closely, but Hawes going to snuff it out. Great teamwork there on the defense, trying to push that defender and letting the center back come in and sweep in there. Bobcats have it on the wing, out for a Bobcat throw. ESF able to snuff out the attack from Paul Smiths. Pompey will push it forward. Hughes going for it up there. Too many Bobcat defenders. Now Foot tracking back. She'll play it back to the keeper, Solomon. Solomon boots it up, but an errant pass gives it away to the Bobcats. Bobcats now charging forward. But Hall snuffs it out. Kicked out for a Bobcat throw by Payson. Seeing both teams concentrating on the right side of the field so far. Hall goes in for it. She's going to be able to get it away. She'll try to keep possession of it. Plays it up. Another throw-in for the Bobcats. Fallon Cote, excuse me.
Off Katie Snyder's foot now, throw in for ESF.
Pompey will look to keep possession. She has a great turnaround right there. She gets by. She now looks to play upfield to 21. Maureen McCarthy. McCarthy dribbles up, and it's going to be put out of bounds by Kelly Proctor on Paul Smiths.
Now, Stephen, McCarthy's coming back off of a big injury. She had to get knee surgery. And so as a senior, this is a really important game for her. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's really trying to get some goals in for herself.
Only 2 games played on the year. She looks to turn it up, and it's going to go out of bounds for a Bobcat goal kick. You know, both teams are going to try to get it to the channels, play it out wide, and bring it in. So far, have not seen either team be able to penetrate the 18-yard box.
It's that lull in the beginning that they have to get through. And once it starts moving, they'll be able to connect the dots.
Flynn kicks to her left. It's going to go to the sideline. Blunk bringing it down in. Blunk's going to look to cross it in. Let's go out for a corner kick.
That is that key. What they're trying to do with that offense is bring it all the way down to the goal line, reverse it, bring it back towards the 18 so someone can be there to fish it. No worries about offsides in that situation.
Well, the Mighty Oaks will need to capitalize on corner kicks in their loss against SUNY Polytechnic. Their only loss of the year. They had 8 corner kicks to SUNY Poly's 1, but SUNY Poly won that game 2-1. The corner kick from Hall. It's going to be blocked out. But Hall almost gains possession herself, goes underneath her foot. Hall tracking back, trying to make sure that Paul Smiths can't counter-attack. It's going to be an ESF throw-in. McKenna Payson. ESF tracking back, trying to reset its offense. Rachel Foote played it over to Mallory Delanoy. Out for a Paul Smiths throw. ESF keeping a flat 4 across the back right now, holding their line. ESF will regain possession and bring it back up. But Pompey unable to, brings it to the middle of the field. ESF looks to have some life here on offense. Excellent stop there. It's Blunk on the outside. She'll lose the ball. It'll be a Paul Smiths throw once again. Out. Paul Smiths throw again. That was Payson, the header. Snyder, the key player for Paul Smiths, brings it to the outside. She tries to get around Hall, but Hall gives her the shoulder. It's going to be a foul. So Hall picks up a foul early. They'll look to build a wall here. Paul Smiths with an early opportunity to put a ball in the box. Free kick is going to be taken here by Kelly Proctor. 11 shots on goal, 2 years for the Trumansburg, New York native. She'll whip it in. No one there. ESF looks to counterattack here. It's Hughes. Alyssa Hughes dribbling upfield. Foul called by the referee. It's going ESF's way. They'll have a free kick at around midfield. Well, Hall with an aggressive play right there on defense to save what could have been a 1v1 opportunity. Coach said that they're a second half team but have to play aggressive when it starts. A ball in the box. Blunk had it in front of the goal, but it's going to be very well stopped by the Paul Smiths defense. It's going to be out for a corner. So ESF will look to capitalize on their second corner of the game. The first one brought out, even though it was in the 6-yard box. So Hall will look to knock it in there, the center back. She'll play it short. Paul Smith's able to knock it out of there. Sub incoming for SUNY-ESF. Lauren Clays will man the net after senior Becca Solomon gets the start. Sierra Walsh will check in for what appears to be Sam Waters. Sam Waters, the senior.
Sierra Walsh is coming in, number 7. She is fast. That's the best part about her. She knows how to handle the ball with her speed along with it. She is a sophomore. She's coming in, and she's going to be a key part in this win, I believe.
Walsh with a pair of goals and an assist on the year in 6 games played and started. From Warwick Valley, New York. Gonna go to Pompey on the outside. Walsh looks to bring it in. Aaron out for a goal kick. And another sub for SUNY-ESF. Teresa Ferrigno checking in.
Marie McCarthy coming out. She's another senior. She had the injury, and she did pretty good in that beginning.
Ball played up to midfield. Blunk's going to be able to take at it. Blunk brings it down the side. Looking for something to do with it. She crosses it back. Brings it to the middle. Snuffed out by Paul Smiths. ESF will reset, bring it up the side. Delanoy puts it up forward. Bring it to the middle. Man on. Trying to switch fields, pacing. And it's Pompey. Pompey with a chance. Saved by Ashley Flynn. Excellent coverage by the center back there to keep a shoulder on Pompey. And Flynn's got herself a little more time with that clean sheet. Quickly intercepted by Blunk. Alexa Blunk not able to retain possession of the ball. Foul by Blunk. It's going to be a free kick for the Bobcats. SUNY-ESF playing rather aggressively here. It's what you want to see from their head coach. That's what he told us before the game. Westervelt kicks it up, intercepted by Payson. Gonna go Bobcat throw in here. Westervelt throws it up again. Snyder unable to handle it.
Parsons able to stick her foot in there a couple times, trying to regain position, but just couldn't get it.
Payson with a nice play there on the ball. Pompey will bring it up. She looks with a couple teammates to her right. It's Hughes. Hughes swings it over to Walsh. That speed that we heard from earlier from Walsh. She has it for a cross. It's on a backside, will drop out of bounds for a goal kick. Excellent chance right there for ESF. Great ball movement, getting it to the outside, had the backside open. Flynn kicks it forward. Takes an ESF bounce. Kelly Cooper with the ball. Swing it back into her left to Payson. Cooper regains possession. It's out for a throw-in. ESF throw-in. A little bit of ping pong there for ESF and Paul Smiths, but it's going to go Paul Smith's throw. But ESF quickly regains possession. Blunk tried a through ball, but it's blocked by Marissa Pompey.
It seems to be the hot corner right now, and if Alexa Blunk can get her foot on it, it is going into the middle, and hopefully someone's there to finish that ball.
Excellent play by Westervelt there. Blunk has had the ball in multiple great opportunities on that side, but Hannah Westervelt for Paul Smiths, keeping her under control early. ESF still has the ball inbounds. They'll look to swing it back through the middle. Hall tries to bring it back in, but Snyder able to get it back. Snyder brings it upfield. It's 1-on-4, but Snyder gets through. Snyder still keeping it with the ball. But eventually, a mismatch for the Bobcats will cause them to lose possession of the ball. Hall brings it upfield, tries to bring that back line up.
Cooper. Feeding it out to the side defense. Mallory Delroy's coming in. Sometimes it's hard staying back on defense. You just want to connect it up there and you want to push up, but it's important to make sure you keep back and have people covering you because you don't want to get beat.
No, that's something you see all the time, Audra. People gravitating to the ball. It's really, especially on corner kicks, plays where it gets really condensed in the box, it's really hard to keep your man, keep that line flat. ESF doing a good job of that thus far, though.
Absolutely.
So Hughes, the key player for ESF in the middle. She'll look to orchestrate something. Hughes switches foot, plays a ball with her right, upfield. Hughes gets it again, unable to keep possession, though. The Bobcats will look to counter. Through ball played, but no one up there.
Giving it back to Foot.
Foot, an excellent distributor in that back, really swinging that offense up the field, trying to play through the back, get something going. Intended for Kelly Cooper, but it's blocked. Tries to get it out to Sierra Walsh. Walsh able to keep on it. Walsh with an excellent ball through the middle. Unable to get to it, though.
Looks like we're going to have a corner kick here.
ESF dominating the corner kick game thus far. They have had ample opportunity. Let's look for them to capitalize on it. Pair of subs, one for each team.
Maddie Edinburger going in for McKenna Parsons.
And for Paul Smith, it looks like Jessica Harder in for Katie Snyder. So Snyder looks to be dealing with some sort of above-the-knee injury. Corner kicks played in. Goal kick for Paul Smiths. Now, historically, SUNY-ESF has dominated the Barkeater Cup. They've won 7 of the last 8 matches. And since 2011, SUNY-ESF has outscored the Bobcats 34-4.
That really says something about being able to finish here. And if Paul Smith doesn't start getting on their side of the field, I don't know if they'll have any opportunities to try.
Cleared out of bounds rather dangerously. You never want to kick towards your own goal. But at some point, you got to do what you got to do for Paul Smiths. You know, any sort of close opportunity on goal could lead to a SUNY-ESF score. And if they're unable to get anything offensively going with Lauren Clays in goal, .29 goals against average, they're not going to have much opportunity. ESF look to bring something. Blunt plays a ball up the middle, but Flynn drops it. Able to keep it up, though. No one right on her. Flynn looks to punt it forward. An easy punt, tries to go for accuracy. Paul Smith will regain possession, trying to bring it back. Quickly cleared forward, but SUNY-ESF on top of it. Eggenberger dribbling backwards. Leaves something for Hall. Hall to her left. Blunk looks to make something of it. She's had the ball all day. She gets forward. She's into the clear. She's got it in the channel. Out of bounds will be a corner or throw-in for ESF. Eggenberger will take it. End of the game, Abby Thomas, the freshman for SUNY-ESF. She'll check in for the first time today. Tell me a little about Abby. I hear she's a prolific scorer.
Absolutely. She's coming in just as a freshman, and you could just see right in the beginning she was ready and eager to get that ball in the net. And that's what we need on this team is just someone able to finish. We have a lot of strong players, whether it be defense or offense, but she is ready to go.
The freshman out of Franklin D. Roosevelt High School in Hyde Park, New York, 7 goals in just 5 games. We'll go out for an ESF corner. Now, Eggenberger for ESF. She'll look to try to get her first assist on the year on this corner kick. The Brockport native shoves it in. It drops in the 6-yard box. No one there. Goes untouched.
Trying to bring it back now. Keep possession of it while getting it towards the middle.
Ball played in. Excellent header. Right in front of the goal. Will go out. Backside. Almost had it there. Was completely wide open. All it needed, to quote Happy Gilmore, was just a tap, tap, tap. Eggenberger plays it to the middle.
We have our Alyssa Hughes. That's our key player right there, trying to get the ball moved up the field.
She'll play it to Blunt right down the side. We've seen them very active in that spot. ESF bounce almost goes out, but it plays back in. Blanca with her left foot will try to sweep it in. Stopped out by the Bobcats for a corner kick.
You want to get those high balls down to the ground as soon as possible. You don't have a lot of control in the air, so they want that ball to the ground, and that's what can lead to an out-of-bounds ball like that.
Windy day today, they're definitely going to want to keep the ball on the ground, keep it in their possession. SUNY-ESF, great chemistry, able to keep the ball in their possession. Almost a little tiki-taka play. Out of bounds, SUNY-ESF throw. ESF with a little bit of trouble down there. Paul Smith's player down. It goes out for a goal kick or a corner.
Let's just remember that Paul Smith is playing on a lot of injuries right now, and they're still being able to put up a big wall for ESF, what it looks like right now.
Very excellent at controlling the game on the outside. They're keeping in front of the players, and they're not letting them get open crosses. Excellent corner kick defense right there, getting it right out of bounds. It'll go in for another ESF corner kick. That's why these corner kicks are so important, because when Paul Smith's defending is very much on top of these crosses, these are the really open shots you have at getting a ball into the box right in front of the goal.
Absolutely. That first kick has nothing interfering with it, and if you have a strong foot on the outside, they can get it right in.
Well, they played it short, look to have someone come up to the top of the 18 and strike through it. It's going to go out of bounds. Abby Thomas with the shot right there. So Molly Rangout checking into the game for Alexa Blunt. She'll look to take a break after having a very active first 23 minutes or so. So Flynn will kick it up. ESF gets possession of the ball. They'll look to play it through the middle. A through ball. Ferrigno looks to keep track of the ball.
Abby Thomas coming in, getting reposition of that ball and trying to give it out to Renwood on the end.
Rangout with the cross into Thomas. She won't be able to handle it though. But Eggenberger, excellent hustle play right there. Puts a shot in. So a little bit of chaos back there for the Bobcat defense, but they're able to get this ball out of immediate threat, but it's at the top of the 18 with ESF controlling possession. Shot opportunity. She'll look to play it back though. It's going to go out for a Paul Smith throw. And back into the game for Paul Smith is Katie Snyder. She'll look to try to get some shots on goal. That's what she does best. She puts the ball on the frame, makes the goalie have to make the play. She forces the goalie to make plays. That's what you want to do in games like this, especially with a Lauren Clays who has yet to face a shot on target. Bobcat will look to bring it out of their back. Snyder brings the ball forward. She'll look to run ahead. Eggenberger has it, though. She'll shield it, play it to the side.
Smart move by Eggenberger. Sometimes you just don't have enough speed on you, and to come around and get it out of bounds is your best decision.
And playing it with the left foot, also smart. Snyder will try to bring it into the outside. She plays a ball into the 18. Lauren Clays comes off of that goal line, picks it up. ESF now looking to distribute the ball.
Clays is not afraid to take her time and make sure she makes smart decisions when she's bringing this ball back into the field. She doesn't want to rush these girls. These girls want to have time to get back, and that's exactly what she gives them.
Lauren Clays from Mechanicsville, New York, runs that defense like a machine. ESF will play a free kick from their own side of the field. Will look to drop it in, maybe a little bit past the 18-yard line. Hall puts it up. It slips through, but Flynn's right there for it. Abby Thomas looked as if she might be able to get an opportunity there. The ball does not drop her way, though. Flynn will look to distribute it up, maybe put in an accurate punch. She tries to swing it to the side, but a little bit too far, just a bit outside.
Grace Seinsbach, number 25, coming in for our player. One we want to watch out for, Alyssa Hughes coming out, number 8.
Cooper will dribble it off for a ESF throw-in. Or free kick, it looks like.
Molly Rengout, number 2. She has speed on the side. Her and Sierra both on each side. They could get some goals in if they can get the ball on their foot.
Eggenberger plays it into that back post. Thomas possesses it on the front, but Flynn clears it out of, well, almost trouble. Eggenberger not able to handle Flynn's clearance. It'll go out for a Bobcat throw-in. Back and forth in the midfield, neither team able to truly retain possession, but it looks like ESF may be able to do so now, playing the ball through the back. ESF looking to switch fields here. Play it up to Thomas. Thomas turns, there's someone there. Excellent put back up there by Rachel Foote. You said it when she checked into the game. Sierra Walsh on that right side of the ESF offense, containing things over there, really taking control.
Absolutely. She knows where she needs to put the ball. This is what they practice. This is what they know how to do. And so as soon as she has that opportunity, she's going to feed it right in and use her speed to get in there and sometimes even finish her own ball.
Well, ESF will line up for yet again another corner. Ball short off the front post. It'll go out for another corner. Oh, wait. Goal kick. So a pair of subs coming on. Claire Manning checks into the game for SUNY-ESF. And Caroline Armstrong, the defender, will check in for Paul Smiths. Out for another goal kick for Paul Smiths. Ashley Flynn getting in her leg day thus far. So Flynn puts it forward with that trusty left foot. It'll go to the right side of the field, out for an ESF throw. Delanoy looks to throw it in.
Number 20, Amanda Kern, she's a senior. She's staying in the box right now, acting as their sweeper position, holding down the fort because balls keep coming her way.
And an opportunity in front of the goal for ESF, but looks like the park the bus philosophy of Paul Smith's could putting them in a tough situation here. Another one in, but Flynn catches this one. Rain Gout was right there, but Flynn had the size advantage, able to extend her arms, grab the ball, keep possession for Bobcats.
Nice header by Edinburgher, able to keep the possession for ESF.
Edinburgher's been very aggressive thus far in the game, really playing that side very well, controlling the ball there too. Another ESF throw on that right side. Delanoy pushes it forward. ESF has an opportunity in the middle of the field. They'll switch fields. Eggenberger plays it with her right. She cuts back to the middle. Back to Eggenberger. Eggenberger with a shot, blocked. Paul Smith will look to bring it up the field. Katie Snyder.
Eggenberger coming back to cover for Rachel Foote, 18 going up.
Rachel Foote has been that synthesizer, someone to get things going in that ESF defense playing the ball.
She is a big voice back there for sure.
Rain Gout looks to use her speed. Abby Thomas pushes forward, looks to give pressure, but the ball just beats her to the goal line.
So important to run all those balls out because you never know what's going to happen down there, whether the goalie fumbles it or it doesn't go all the way out of bounds. You need to run that ball out fully.
Especially on a wet day like this, you never know how the ball could slow down, hit a puddle or something. ESF plays it on the corner right around midfield. Eggenberger throws it back to the middle. Delanoy active on that right side. She'll take the throw in. From Brewster High School in Patterson, New York, Delanoy is the junior. Excuse me, the senior. She'll look to find someone open here in the crowded corner. It's out for a corner.
If these girls can just follow through when they're bringing the ball up from the end, they can really connect and make a goal.
Well, it looks like ESF just trying to force Paul Smith into giving them a corner kick here. And it works.
Paul Smith's defense right now is really just blocking ESF. They can't seem to connect those end dots, but if they keep trying, you never know. Hopefully that defense can hold up. Paul Smith's defense can hold up to ESF, keep coming at them.
For that park the bus philosophy widely spread by Jose Mourinho, former manager over at Chelsea in London. A collision over there at the top of the 18. Force a little chaos. But ESF will try to push it back out wide. Paul Smith player still down at the top of the 18. Cleared out by the Bobcats for a throw-in. They'll now attend to the down player, the top of the 18 in the corner. Paul Smith suffered a slew of injuries yesterday against Central Maine Community College. 7, according to coach Beth Bailey Waterbury. So look to bring on a sub here.
Coach is being called on the field. Give the ESF team a little break here.
Down for the Bobcats, number 19, Lauren Slicer, junior from Wynantskill, New York, Troy High School. Started 6 of the 7 games thus far and has an assist. She's been really active in trying to solidify that left side of the Bobcat defense as she'll be helped off the field here. She does so with a smile, looking just like a little limp. She's also taped up on that right leg, as you can see. A lot of people looking to have some sort of soreness, maybe ailment in that quadricep hamstring area. She looks to walk on the field on mostly her own power.
As important as this game is, the coach doesn't want to lose anybody. So as much as she wants to win, she wants to keep her players healthy. So injuries like this are something she's really trying to avoid.
It's really hard to avoid, kind of just wear and tear injuries, especially in a game like this, a rivalry game. Aggressions can get high. Fouls are committed. Players play hard, going after balls. Still 0-0 here. A lot left to fight for. Again, if Paul Smiths were to win today, be their first victory against ESF since 2012.
Coming up right around, we have about 10 minutes left of this half.
ESF will restructure the offense, try to bring it out through the defense. Eggenberger, hustling Armstrong, makes her give it away. ESF will play it down the line. Thomas has it. The freshman will look to give it away. She plays in the middle, but no one's looking. Out for an ESF throw. So Eggenberger looks to create something here with this throw in. She'll check it in. Check back to Eggenberger. She has a little bit of space to go with. She'll go for a shot a little bit to the left, out for a goal kick. Eggenberger aggressive right there. We've seen her make cuts like that all game.
She's very good about using her voice, too. She's one of those main players out there that are talking on that field, and that's a huge part of that communication that is needed during a game.
Well, an errant goal kick will give the ball right back to ESF. Eggenberger will throw it in a rain gout. Abby Thomas and rain gout working dynamic duo style over there on that left wing.
It's amazing when freshmen come in together and they just want to stick together like that, and they can become awesome team players.
Shot opportunity in the goal.
That was beautiful. Way to work that side.
Well, Claire Manning, the junior from East Syracuse Manoa High School. And you can hear the lumberjack in the background, chainsaws going. It's 1-0 ESF. Well, Manning, since checking into the game, has been proactive. She has been making cuts on the ball, plays on the ball, very proactive. And right there, you see her get a shot opportunity. She sees she has the eyes on goal, goes for it.
Hopefully this can be the little bit of energy that ESF needed to really get them going and finish the ball. They've had so many opportunities. It's time for them to really break out.
Well, Snyder has the ball here. She's got it on the goalie, but she delivers it wide. So Snyder had a chance at goal. They say you're most vulnerable 5 minutes after each half and 5 minutes after you give up a goal.
Absolutely, you're running on that high, and she came in fast. The ESF team was turning around looking at her go past.
Paul Smith plays it into the middle, looking to get something going. Trying to shield it. Doesn't work, though. ESF gaining traction. Eggenberger plays it down the side. Thomas doesn't have it, but Raingout does. Raingout dribbles downfield, brings it to the corner, looks to cross it with her left. She'll do it. A scrum in front of the front post, but it will go out for a goal kick.
You can exactly see what coach is trying to do for ESF team when during practice is bringing it down and having them reverse the kick back to the top of the 18. That's what number 2 is trying to do there, just couldn't get her foot on it.
Will Raingout bring it in. Thomas takes it. She looks for something to do with it. She'll play it to Raingout. Raingout has a shot. Wide right, but Sierra Walsh almost made a play there. Sierra Walsh very active, fast on that right side of the field, looks to maybe bring in some errant balls, especially, you know, they're playing very much up this left side of the field. She's manning down that back post.
Another player to watch out for, 19 on ESF team, Teresa Frigno. She is a strong player. She's able to get in the middle and be where the ball is going. She adjusts quickly, and she's right there to make those passes to bring it up the line.
Walsh looks to bring it in. She'll commit a foul. Gives a hard hip check to the Bobcat defender. Coming down in a little over 5 minutes left in the half. ESF up 1-0 off a Claire Manning goal. Thomas is to corral it. She stays with it, keeping her arms extended, giving her room to play the ball. She'll play it to the middle. Frigno, intended for, doesn't get to her. Out for an ESF corner.
These corners towards the end of the game are sometimes the best because you have a lot of motivation to get that ball into the net before this half is over.
With so many Bobcat defenders in the box, though, how are they going to look to try to bring it around, try to make up for the mismatch on that Manning?
They really just have to utilize themselves and not overcrowd because you know there's going to be a defender there, but if you can avoid having too many offense, that's the key.
They'll look to create some space. Cross coming in, intended for Thomas. Thomas has 3 defenders near her. She'll kick it out of bounds. So Flynn looks to kick it upfield. She'll play to the corner. Snyder has it. Should cut inside, but it's stopped by ESF. The Mighty Oaks look to play it through the middle. They'll play it to the outside. Eggenberger running on. Eggenberger plays it to her left. It'll go out for an ESF throw.
An amazing thing about Eggenberger is she is always smiling. She just got hit in the face with the ball, yet she still has a smile on her, and that's a very common thing with her, which is pretty awesome seeing someone out here just enjoying it. That's the main reason we're here, is to have a good time.
Opportunity there for ESF, played out by Flynn. Eggenberger will play it back in. Team should be enthusiastic about that cross. It was right at the top of the 18, but the Bobcats play it out. Back to the Bobcat back four, the Mighty Oak back four. And Hall will play it over to her left for Eggenberger. Eggenberger tightly guarded. We're
going to have a throw-in for ESF. Eggenberger's going to take that. This side is hot that these girls are on. First Hughes and now Eggenberger on the side.
Eggenberger plays it to the middle. Manning, the goal scorer, tries to create something out of that middle. It's Delanoy. Sinsbox plays it down the line for Walsh. Walsh has a cross. Gets a head on it, and it's good. Teresa Frigno puts it in the back of the net. Excellent head on the ball. Saw it come from a mile away. She says, Hulk smash to the scoreline, Teresa Frigno. It's 2-0 ESF.
Like I said before, she knows where to be. She can move to the ball. She doesn't just sit there and watch, and that was her efforts paying off.
Well, the chainsaw active here in the latter part of the first half. It's 2-0 ESF.
Goal by number 19, Teresa.
A little bit of commotion in the middle of the field. One team looks to try to take possession.
Abby Thomas coming in hard. A little too hard for the out-of-bounds ball.
Ringed out, unable to keep her footing here as a gust of wind picks up. She'll get possession. She'll almost get possession of the ball. Dropped out for another for another ESF corner. Frigno plays it back, this time to Delano. Should be Manning. Now to Delano.
Number 9, Abby Thomas up there. She is running both sides of the field, just trying to work her way to get in position to get that ball.
Well, played back for an ESF defense, though. Reset. Back to Hall. She'll play it upfield to Ferrigno. Ferrigno to her right. Now it's in Thomas's hands. Feet, rather. She'll get a shot on goal, but Flynn able to stop it with her feet. Flynn playing very upright thus far, mostly using her feet to make saves. Well, that's the end of the first half here at ESF Tully Field. The score, SUNY-ESF 2, Paul Smith's 0. Off of Claire Manning and Teresa Ferrigno goals, they've got a good lead going into the second half. Coach Adam Scalisi will look to make adjustments, keep the scoring going for SUNY-ESF. Welcome back, halftime at the Barkeater Cup, with ESF leading Paul Smiths by a score of 2-0. This past spring, sadness descended on the Mighty Oaks family when it learned that former player Kayla Hanzlik had lost her battle with cancer. Kayla was a graduate of the Environmental Resources Engineering program, and she played soccer for the Mighty Oaks. Although Kayla graduated in 2015 and had begun her career in engineering, her spirit and influence remained with the program. She was an inspiration to those who knew her. This is from a tribute on Facebook. Kayla's passion was to live life to the fullest and make each day an adventure. Her hobbies and talents were endless, but the things she enjoyed most were hiking, camping, rock climbing, snowboarding, biking, cooking, photography, and travel. Her enthusiasm was contagious, and through it, she made a lasting impression on everyone she met. She had an unquenchable desire to never stop learning and to make Earth a more sustainable planet. Her family and friends were her priority, and she always strived to make the world a more positive and joyful place. The members of the Mighty Oaks soccer program have organized a campaign to raise funds to support field improvements and erect a memorial in her honor. Funds raised will go towards planting, seeding, and a bronze plaque with her name and a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Improvements have already begun. Just yesterday, a tree was planted in remembrance of Kayla. For more information about supporting the Memorial Fund, please go to esfathletics.com or search gofundme.com, keyword Kayla Hanzlik. Back here at ESF Soccer Complex to start the second half. This half will be 35 minutes because Paul Smiths has run out of subs. Sierra Walsh will look to bring it down the side. She'll cross it in the middle, but Flynn able to get on top of it. Ashley Flynn, rather strong first half, gave up 2 goals at the end, but still holding strong on that Paul Smiths back line. They'll go out for an ESF throw. ESF looks to push it upfield. It's Haw. Knocks it outside to Payson. Payson bringing it upfield. Makes the turn. Throws it forward. Hughes on the left. She'll throw it back into Blum. Knocked out. Payson retreats. Goes out for an ESF throw. Blunk on that left side. continues to try to make something happen. Blanc up to Pompey. Pompey tackled at the top of the 18, goes back out for ESF. A strong shot from far out by Cooper. Now Paul Smith has the ball. It's Katie Snyder. Going to go out for a Paul Smith throw. They'll look to push things up. Paul Smith has the ball, looks to make a shot, but Lauren Clays comes in and grabs it.
You'll see Lauren Clays taking her time, looking at the field, making sure she knows where she's kicking this, because this is a big ball, 50-50 ball in the air.
Clays keeping her composure despite not having much action in the first half. Ball played forward. Paul Smith's trying to make something happen. A lot of pushing and shoving. They'll call a foul on Paul Smith's.
ESF girls are going to pull up and try to get a big boot in here, move her way up the field.
Hawes kick. Chested down. Out for an ESF throw. Delanoy throws it in to Cooper.
Right back, she's going to feed it in. Going down the line, hopefully they'll be able to turn this around here.
Cross comes in, Pompey tries to kick it forward. Back out, here's Kelly Cooper. Upper 90 shot blocked by Ashley Flynn. Flynn got up there using all of her arm length to slap it out.
That was a great save, great save.
Blanc tries to lead it down the left side once again. Blanc has a little bit of room this time. Sweeper comes in and knocks it out.
We're going to have a goal kick coming out. Ashley Flynn has been sending some beautiful goal kicks out. She has a big foot on her. If she can regain a little more accuracy, she can really bring it up the field.
Pompey brings it down. She looks for Ferrigno in the middle. Ferrigno leaves it for Cooper. Little miscommunication there.
Rachel Foote coming into offense.
Hasn't been the first time we've seen Foote make her way upfield today. Goes out for a Paul Smith throw on the near side. Roaring wind here in Tully.
Number 11, Katie Snyder, looks eager to get the ball on her side. She's just waiting for an opportunity to bring a goal in.
Ferrigno put one in the back of the net in the first half. She'll play it upfield. Cross by Sierra Walsh, picked up by Ashley Flynn. She'll look to have her defense reset, maybe create some sort of offensive force.
ESF is doing a great job of getting control of these 50-50 balls. That's one of the most important things here, is making sure that you not only are being first to the ball, but knowing what you're going to do in your next step.
Kelly Cooper brings it through the middle. She'll move it back to her left. Throw it back to Hughes. Hughes will deliver a ball on the ground right to Ashley Flynn, who bends down, picks it up. Will again try to reset. Like you said, ESF seems to be winning almost every 50-50 ball. They get another right there. Hall kicks a play out, gives her defense some time to reset. Goes back, McKenna Payson has time to bring it forward. Payson down the left wing. Payson going up, hits half field. Payson throws it forward for Pompey. Out for an ESF throw. So excellent channel play right there by ESF. Really brings the ball forward, sets up a nice offensive possession here. Blanc puts it in towards the middle. Cooper looks to get the ball. Another shot on goal, another pickup by Ashley Flynn. Flynn has been busy thus far in the second half, only 6 minutes in. Katie Snyder looks to receive the ball, but she'll lose it to Hall.
There's that speed here. Walsh going, trying to get that saved, and now she is wide open. It's just her on the edge there.
Sierra Walsh has time to deliver a ball right through the middle. It goes to the top to Kelly Cooper, but out for a goal kick.
Like I've said countless times, if they can get that ball down to the corner, pull everyone forward so there is no offense, you can feed it back to the top of the 18, and it's an easy shot. It's just you have to make sure that everyone is where they need to be.
Paul Smith thus far has been pretty good at not gravitating towards that ball. Staying on their marks in the 18 has been something they've done rather well thus far. Walsh battles for it. It'll get swung back to Cooper in the mid. Cooper puts a ball forward right at eye level for Ashley Flynn. Ashley Flynn has to backtrap, goes over her head, and it's in.
What a beautiful goal, right up and over. That's exactly what you want.
Appears to be Ferrigno yet again.
You hear the chainsaw in the background. They are cutting off a little chip off of each goal, off of a huge log.
Well, Ferrigno grabs her second of the game. This one just dropped all the way over the top. Goes in.
The challenge now is going to be for Paul Smith to keep their hopes up. In a time like this, you want to make sure that you're staying as positive as possible. There's nothing else you can do. They're already cutting the half, so you just have to be smart and play with your head, not your emotions. Sierra Walsh looking to disperse it. Big boot by Paul Smith. It's going to be a race now. We have Katie Snyder attacking that ball and Rachel Foote. Rachel Foote was able to get that away from Paul Smith player.
Correction on the last play. It was actually Alyssa Hughes, number 8, who put that ball in the back of the net. So Hughes grabs her 6th goal on the season.
Kelly Cooper's looking for this pass back right here.
Pompey looks to erupt here. Hughes swings it out to her left. ESF has some ball control here. It's up with Payson. Payson to Blanc. Blanc trying to go back to Pompey. Bobcats able to gain a little bit of control here. Back towards Flynn. Flynn will be able to corral it in. So Flynn gives her defense some time to reorganize, reset, get in the right formation. Flynn doing great at not rushing her team so far. Very composed back there. It's hard when you're getting bombarded with shots. Snyder looks to push up, but the ESF defense is on top of her.
It seems like there's almost a full line of defense in just her up there. So she is really working double, triple time to get that ball moved up offensively.
Pass intended for Pompey gets cleared. Payson making noise in the midfield. Excuse me, that's Ferrigno. So a crew of ESF substitutes come into the game.
Eggenberger is going to take the throw, subbing in here. Number 23.
Eggenberger delivers it to Cooper. Cooper will look to swing it in. Cooper up the middle. Plays a through ball in for Walsh. Walsh is charging.
Beautiful through ball right there.
Amanda Kern in that defense able to clear it right there, saving what could have been a sure goal for ESF. Walsh looks to go for it down the line. Bobcats are able to get on top of it first. It goes out for an ESF corner.
Another corner here. Let's see if these girls can make something of this.
ESF looks to have 6 in the box on the play. 4 at the top of the 18, 2 in the 6. Hall brings it in short. Back to Hall on the outside. Hall gives a high ball in the air. Goes out well past the 18. Cleared back in by Payson. But right at Flynn, nothing much ado on that corner kick for SUNY-ESF. Maureen McCarthy almost had a play on the ball. Flynn plays it back quickly. Right to Rachel Foote. Foote pops it back up. Excellent ball play here by the Mighty Oaks. Foote with an off touch, gives it right to the Bobcats. But her defense helps her out here. Haw regains possession. Walsh delivers it. She looks to the outside. Eggenberger has it on the outside. She's going to look to try to play it in. Eggenberger with a spot. She crosses a ball in. McCarthy tries to get a strong shot around the outside, pull it in with her right foot. Unable to pull it, though. Goes a little bit outside.
That injury really can ail her at some points, and so she's really been working through that. And you can just see the amount of playing time she's having right now. I mean, she has been improving much.
She's been very aggressive on the front. Hughes plays it back to the defense.
Payson having the ball a lot today. She really knows how to go down the line, work it, and move it forward.
ESF is tremendous at something. It is slowly moving that ball up the field and keeping it in their opponent's final third of the field. They've held it there for most of the game today.
Kelly Coopers did an amazing job of distributing through multiple lines of defense to the wings. She's really key in having that at central point.
Flynn with the punt past midfield. Big leg on that one. Hall has to turn around to bring it back up. Cooper has the ball in the midfield. She'll cross the midfield point. She'll throw it up to Sierra Walsh, but Walsh, while fast, not fast enough for that one. And Ashley Flynn keeping Paul Smiths in this game so far. 9 saves on the day. Paul Smiths will look to bring it back up the field.
Now right here, ESF should take their time when they have the ball back. Give everyone a chance to reset, to bring that ball forward and actually do something with it.
Well, distribution coming out of the back, being very well handled by the team of Rachel Foote and Ain Hall. I mean, the two of them, almost every offensive possession, it seems like they start out with the ball, and it starts with them playing it out wide.
Absolutely. They really know how to pull the ball back almost to the last line of defense right there. And these girls are smart. They know where to put the ball. They're defense, but they're not looking just to boot the ball around. They're really trying to make a connection to bring it up offensively.
Couple of substitutes here for SUNY-ESF. Delanoy comes in, Payson comes out. Bobcats look to bring it up the field. Played to Snyder. Snyder can't get there fast enough. It's Rachel Foote. Rachel Foote going into the offensive possession of the field. She'll play it down the line.
You'll see number 16, Linda Otterburn. She is a freshman. She's coming in with a unique skill. She is very much able to pull the fake side of things, so fake one way and lean and actually move the ball the other way. And that's key in going for offense, because those defenders just want to get the ball out of your way, and they're going to go with instinct. If they see you leaning to a side, they're going to go to that side, and she's able to lean her body that side while her intent is to actually go the other way.
Otterburn, the Overland Park, Kansas native, a suburb of Kansas City, 1 goal on the year. So in the young season thus far for the true freshman, able to make an impact on this team early. Bobcats will look to bring it out of their defensive third.
We have some subs coming in.
2 more subs for SUNY-ESF. Abby Thomas. Abby Thomas making it to the field.
And Anna Pitts. Anna Pitts is a freshman. She hasn't been, I don't believe she has played a game yet, so this might be her first time seeing the field. She's wearing number 6 today.
So Pitts makes a trip up to the team from the reserves. Looks to make an impact early. Otterburn brings it down the left side. Looks to bring it in. Plays it to Pitts. Pitts scrambles with it. Puts a shot on goal right at Flynn, though. Excellent reaction time by Ashley Flynn. Flynn, her saves for the day, well in the double digits. Tries to play it up the right side, off the thigh of Eggenberger. Goes out for a Paul Smith's throw. And Abigail Cancilla throws the ball in for Bobcats. ESF will retain it. Abby Thomas pushes forward. Thomas relentless with her pressure.
Eggenberger coming in, saving it. Nope. Looks like they called that one.
Paul Smith's sub comes on. Danielle Lockwood on for Caroline Armstrong. So a pair of defenders in and out. Cancilla looks to clear it.
Again, it looks like Katie Snyder's the only one up there on offense, holding tight. But if she can't have if she doesn't have anyone else up there to feed it to, she's not doing much.
I mean, at some point, you can't solely take on 4 defenders by yourself.
Absolutely, it's just impossible at this point.
Thomas crosses it in to Otterburn. She has a great opportunity and goes just wide right. Wide right, a phrase Bills fans everywhere hate to hear.
Ashley Flynn really taking a lot of hits in goal today, doing an awesome job of making sure she's paying attention, because she is being utilized very much back there as that last line of defense for Paul Smith.
Well, Hughes dribbling down the field. Excellent possession of the ball. Cooper will look to take a shot. It sails over the top of the goal, out for a ball. Paul Smith's goal kick.
Another thing about Hughes, she's not willing to take a risky goal. She sees the field. She sees if there's better opportunities. So giving it up to Cooper, who had a free line of shot, was just something that she does day to day, which is an amazing thing to look for in a player.
Out for an ESF throw. Delanoy looks to bring it in for the Mighty Oaks. Delanoy plays it to the middle to Cooper. Cooper takes a turn, looks to switch. She'll bring it there herself, gives it to Otterburn. Otterburn cuts to the middle. She'll leave it for Reingout. Cleared away by Bobcats. Cooper takes another turn, brings it back up the middle. Cooper wheeling and dealing. Gives it in for a shot on goal. It's going to be taken out by Ashley Flynn. And out for an ESF corner. Well, relentless pressure still on the Bobcat goal. 20 shots on goal for SUNY-ESF. Arterburn comes off here. Corner kick for ESF, bounces in the box. Around the 6. ESF gets it on the goal line. They kick it back in. Paul Smith clears it out, but a little bit risky though, letting a ball bounce right in front of your own goal. Even with especially with your back turned, you don't really see people coming.
That ball in this field, it hits a knot in the ground, and it's going a completely different direction than you thought it would. So you really have to watch out for those balls.
Corner on the ground here. Bobcats able to get to it first. Kelly Proctor for the Bobcats tripped up on the play. They'll get a free kick out of it, though. Abigail Cancilla doing a great job of trying to hold this SUNY-ESF defense down. She's done well on that left side. Katie Snyder trying desperately to get an opportunity out of this, out for an ESF throw. Cooper has the ball in the midfield. She'll swing it around, switch fields. Different look. Pacing on that left side. Payson passes to Pitts.
Abby Thomas with a little breakaway there.
And out for an ESF corner yet again. So Abby Thomas with the hustle play right there grants ESF another corner rather. ESF with their 13th corner kick of the day. Drops into 6, goes across the front of the goal and out the back side. Goal kick, Bobcats.
It's important to make sure you have both sides of the goal posted offensively and defensively. If you saw that back then, neither offense or defense was there to stop that ball.
Snyder has the ball on that left side. Reingout gets it from her, though. Reingout has the ball again, looks to attack. Tries to play it to Thomas upfield, but she'll play it back first. Hughes looks to distribute, as she does so well. Cooper hustles back to save this possession. Now Blunk. Blunk gives it to Cooper. Cooper goes back to her left, back to the right. Cooper throws one forward in the corner, but it's picked off by Ashley Flynn.
Flynn almost losing it just then. Off to the right of her, but she was able to regain herself and grab that ball.
Flynn not very willing to get on the ground so far today's game. It'll be swung outside to Delanoy. Delanoy pushing forward. She pushes Reingout up with her. Thomas tries the through ball for Reingout. It's not there, though. Delanoy still hustles with it. Regains possession back to Rachel Foote. Foote kicks it up to Cooper.
Cooper's footwork has been awesome this game. She really knows how to step over people and the ball and keep control.
Handball called on SUNY-ESF. It'll give the Bobcats an opportunity to try to make something offensively.
About 20 minutes left to go for these girls. Oh, I'm sorry, 10, because we are cutting it short from a 45 half to a 35.
80 minutes, the total time for this game. high school soccer total time. Bobcats kick it up, but intercepted by Rachel Foote. Out to the outside to Delanoy. Delanoy carries forward, continues to carry forward in that channel. Paralleling the sideline, Delanoy goes downfield. She's got 2 defenders with her. Unable to shake them. Tackle comes in from the Bobcats, and it's a ESF corner yet again. Subs on for both teams. Armstrong checks in for the Bobcats. McCarthy and Pompey check in for ESF. The Mighty Oaks with a 3-0 lead here with about 9 minutes left to play. Mighty Oaks look to make it 4 here on the corner. Ball in the air. Excellent front post clearance from Abigail Cancilla right there. Cancilla read the line, comes off on the ball, and able to stop that from being what would have been an easy front post goal. Ball bounces to the top of the box. Cooper tries to put it back in. Between the legs, and Kelly Cooper puts it in for another goal. Bottom left corner, Kelly Cooper says hello right into the target. It's 4-0 ESF.
That's a wonderful thing when a midfielder can get a goal like that, because a lot of the times you're having so many assists, so many touches on the ball, yet you're not getting the satisfaction of putting it in the net, and that's an awesome feeling for Kelly Cooper.
Well, Cooper working so hard today to distribute the ball, making offense happen, gets to put one in the back of the net herself this time. It's Cooper's 2nd goal of the year. And he'll go out for a Paul Smith throw-in. Looking forward, SUNY-ESF's next contest, Friday, October 11th against Bryan Stratton Syracuse at 4 p.m. As for the Bobcats of ESF, it'll be Wednesday against NVU Johnson. Rain Gout pushes forward. Delanoy looks to play it back. She'll cut forward. Cooper asking for it in the middle. She'll play it down the line for Rain Gout. Rather, it's Pompey. Either way, ESF throw-in right next to the corner flag.
So many plays from the corner today. It's good practice, though, because in games where you get something repetitive, you can see what works for future games and what doesn't.
ESF hoping that repetition like this can propel them a little farther forward than last year. They won the HVIAC, but lost in national championship pool play. Looking for something a little different this year. Hughes in the middle. She'll dribble with her left. She'll pass it forward, looking for a through ball for Cooper. It's brought out by the Bobcat defense, though.
Big ball by Paul Smith right down the line for Lauren Cleese to come out of goal and grab. She's going to take her time to assess her players to get back into position and redistribute.
Lauren Clays, that's a name we haven't heard in a while here. Ball has been concentrated on that Bobcat side of the field.
You could see the last line of defense. Rachel Foote was pulled all the way past midfield. Just everyone focused on Paul Smith's side, keeping it out of the goal.
Hall looks to bring it forward. She'll give it to Cooper. Cooper makes around a defender, a second defender as well. Gives it to McCarthy. McCarthy puts a ball in for Rain Gout. Rain Gout has a shot here for the cross. And it's knocked away by the Bobcats. Alexis Blunk thought she had it right there, but a Bobcat defender swooping in, clearing the ball. Another opportunity here for ESF. Oh, and it's in! What a shot. Maureen McCarthy coming off of an injury. Absolute stunner here. Goes over the top of Ashley Finn. Another rainbow shot here for SUNY-ESF, and that makes it 5-0. So 5 goals, 5 different goal scorers for SUNY-ESF. They are spreading the wealth on this offense.
Maureen McCarthy is a senior today. This is her senior game, and it's amazing to say that she got her first goal of the season for the Barkeaters Cup.
So Blunk will continue to try to bring it up that left side as she has all game. Pompey feeds it back to Cooper. Cooper will switch fields here. It's Delanoy. Delanoy carrying forward. She tries to deliver one up to Pompey. Goes behind her. Pompey looks to shield it. Get through a couple of Bobcat defenders. Delanoy has it on that right side again. Beats one defender. She has room now to cross. Puts one in. Another goal-scoring opportunity here for ESF. Goes out to Rangout. Rangout plays one in. Left side, nothing ado.
Looking for that corner she was aiming for, but you can see that these girls have so many advantages right now because they have more people. They are ready to move the ball up, and you can see that they're getting that energy back that they were kind of lacking in the beginning, and that's what the coach was talking about before, saying that they are a second-half team.
We've really hit a new spark of life here late in this second half. Paul Smith, on the other hand, must be tired, running with limited subs, not a lot of opportunity for error for them.
Have to say those girls have fought hard and are fighting hard still till the very end.
You want to talk about fighting hard? Katie Snyder running down balls in the defense. She's been playing almost the entire game. Delanoy goes down to Rangout. Rangout brings it back in. Going to go out for a corner kick, though. 2 minutes left in today's contest. ESF up 5-0 over Paul Smith's College for the Barkeaters Cup.
Well, I'm trying to fix it as I do this, and I'm just telling you, I'm doing the best with what I have.
Corner kick in. Bobcats able to get it out of there. Delanoy charging, though. Megan Knoll brought it up the side, but gets tackled there by Pompey. Pompey pushing forward. She has a shot. Blunk's going to run it down. Looked more like a cross. So Blunk runs it down. She puts something in there for Pompey, and it goes over her head. Delanoy gets the interception there, but it's out for a Paul Smith throw. So in the final 60 seconds here of this contest, ESF dominating thus far 5-0. Goals by 5 different goal scorers. Rachel Foote, great game today. Brings it up to Cooper to Hughes. The captain pushes it forward to Pompey. Pompey turns, looks for a shot, and ESF knocks it out of there, but you can see they are reeling from having minimal subs.
We have a Paul Smith player down on the last play in the 16.
The referee has called game here as a Paul Smith player looks to get up. Final score from ESF Soccer Complex here in Tully, New York. The Mighty Oaks of ESF win their 8th of last 9 Barkeater Cup and take a move to 9-1 overall.
Awesome game by both teams. Paul Smith in the end still fighting to the very last second, losing another girl to an injury within the last 5 seconds.
Well, what a shot to see Maureen McCarthy, a senior on senior night, coming off of a bad knee injury, wearing that knee brace and getting a goal here in the final seconds. That's what it's all about. That's what you love to see. That's what makes this the beautiful game.
Absolutely. That's the best part, because this team right here, both of them, families, that's what they really are. They are just there to support each other. They are bigger than themselves. This is a joint effort, and you could see that out on the field.
An absolutely courageous play by both teams, able to just keep going no matter what. Relentless, if you will.
You see at this last end of the high fives, all the injured Paul Smith girls. Hopefully they will be able to heal up for the rest of their season for the end of 2019.
Now these teams are in two separate conferences. They will not meet again until next year, barring a matchup in the national championship tournament, that is. Well, ESF had a showing today. 5 goals, 5 different goal scorers. Final score, ESF 5, Paul Smith 0 for the Barkeaters Cup. Thank you for joining us today. Well, the SUNY-ESF just were relentless on offense, keeping the ball in that in the Bobcats' defensive third of the field. Talk about that relentless pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. What they were doing there is just having the ball in their stands. They were really taking the time to do that extra dribble, do that extra pass, keeping the ball on that side where you could see all the offense and defense was shifted on one side of the field. And once that happens, you know that you have the most control and you can take your time and make those important decisions.
Now on defense, they really controlled the ball in that back half of the field. Most of their offensive possession sprung from great passing from the defense. Looking forward, how can they use that to try to maintain this strategy going forward?
Just keeping up what they're doing and realizing that they have a full width of field going. So being able to swing that ball from side to side is something that they really show well, that they do well.
Well, SUNY-ESF outplayed Paul Smith's. 25 shots on goal to 0 for Paul Smith's. The Mighty Oaks 17 corner kicks, 1 for the Bobcats. Shining light for the Bobcats, Ashley Flynn, 10 saves in goal. Courageous play from her. On behalf of our outstanding production crew and my broadcast partner, Audra Rosignol, I'm Stephen Kemp. Thank you for joining us. SUNY-ESF wins the Barkeater 5-0. This has been an exclusive production of ESF TV. So long from Tully, New York.